All right. Well, welcome. Great to have you joining me today. Well, let's get started. When you're ready, you lie back, you close your eyes, and you breathe. Taking the time to settle in. Taking your time as you make this transition. We practice so that we refine our mastery over something. We practice the settling in every class. So that when things are going on, like today, outside things happening, drawing us, pulling at our attention, our awareness, we have that practice to lean on, to be able to bring ourselves here. And especially in times like these, it's important to remember taking the time to being here doesn't mean that anything out there is any less valuable. Things that are happening around us are less valuable, aren't worthwhile. There's value to all this. There's value to working on these other things, to thinking about other things. But we remember that we're here now. And if you've chosen to be here, then be here. If being somewhere else or doing something else serves you better, then you should be there. You can always come back to this at another time. But if you're here, you work to be here. You take the time. You use that practice. Slowly, gradually drawing the mind here. Maybe it wanders off, and so you gently draw it back. You feel the breath moving. You feel the body softening, settling in. And take just a couple more breaths. Just a couple more moments of the day. Then your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, release the breath, drawing your knees. And you wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. As you gently rock from side to side. That sense of movement, shifting the body. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long one. Nice smooth rhythm back and forth. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then inhale as you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. Your feet are firm, shoulders back. Your eyes are closed. And palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor, bending the knees if you need to. And inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top boot push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward, broadening your collarbone for your back bend. And exhale, you press the hips back and up, down, dog. You take any movement you like. Then inhale, the right foot steps forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale as you rise all the way back up, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale for cobra, up dog. Exhale, pressing to down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale to get up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back. Left leg. Exhale as you lower for chaturanga. Inhale and exhale, down dog. You find your rhythm. That full movement of breath in, full movement of breath out. Helping the mind to settle in as the body warms up. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale, lower. Inhale. And exhale. Down dog. Nice and firm with the palms. Pressing the floor away. Sending those hips up. So that you feel that long line from the waistline all the way down to the wrists. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back. Left leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale for back bend. Exhale, the down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale, lower. Inhale. And exhale. Down dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, rising, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Relax the arms, close your eyes if you've opened them. Tadasana. Then with the big toes close, heels apart, you bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair pose. The hips sit as low as you like. Tailbone drawing down, torso and arms lifting up. Feel grounded. Nice firm stance. Nice full breaths. Then on exhale, you straighten the legs as you fold. And you catch hold of your toes, your ankles, your shins. Whatever you got. Letting the head hang heavy. The tailbone tilt towards the ceiling. As you work into the forward fold. Nice long line through the backside. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the hips. Once again, chair pose. This time, once your base is set, palms together, thumbs to your heart, as you twist to the right. Taking that left elbow outside that right thigh. You can always open those arms as you twist tight. Warming up that spine with that deep rotation. Then coming back to center chair, hips low, arms high. From here, you're going to let your weight start to drift to the right as that left leg lifts and steps or extends back behind you for warrior three. Nice smooth transition. Trying to feel that long line from the crown of your head to left heel. Then trying to bring that line as close to parallel with the floor as you can. As light as you're able to, you step that left foot back now for warrior one. The left heel spins in, the torso lifts. The right knee is bending as close to 90 degrees as you like. Nice full breaths. Then exhale, hands to the floor. You step back, down dog, or moving through vinyasa. A gentle bend in the knees as you look forward and inhale, float or step to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. Then bend the knees, drop the hips. And you sweep the torso. Chair pose. Then once again, staying low on your base, palms together, thumbs to your heart. And you twist to the left. Revolve side angle. Revolve chair. And then you can open those arms up as you like to twist tighter. Good. Inhale back to center. Nice full breath. Then shift that weight to the left as you start to extend that right leg back behind you for warrior three. Finding your balance. Find that steady control of the body and space. Then nice and light, you let that right foot touch down. Warrior one. You adjust your stance however you like. You soften the eyes. You take nice full breaths. And exhale, hands to the floor. Choosing your route to down dog. And exhale, the right foot steps forward. Warrior two. Left heel spins in, torso sweeps up. Nice and open across the leg. The thighs are externally rotating, rolling away from each other. So you get that nice opening on the inner thigh. The hips sitting low. The arms reaching out. And stay open as you reach forward for side angle. Right elbow can go to the right thigh or hand to the floor. That left arm starts long overhead. Then if you want to wrap that left arm behind your back for your bind, you can catch the inner thigh or you can catch hands. But trying to roll that left side towards the ceiling. That right hip hugging underneath you. And opening the arms back into a T. And on inhale, you rise back to warrior two. From here, we're going to sweep that left arm forward as the left heel peels. High lunge. You take a moment, and when you feel set from foot to foot, palms together, thumbs to your heart, and you twist to the right. Revolve side angle. Bringing that left elbow outside that right thigh to help draw that left side under. You can open the arms, you can bind around the thigh. But you work deep into the twist here. And inhale back to center, high lunge. Take a breath. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Moving with your breath. Full inhales, complete exhales. Then exhale, the left foot steps forward, warrior two. Keep staying open as you reach forward, side angle. Left elbow to thigh or hand to the floor. Right arm starts long overhead. You want to wrap behind your back. Catching the thigh or catching hands. But stay open. The tendency as we work into side angles, we start to squeeze ourselves down. And that left hip sweep out behind us, our torso rolls towards our waistline. Instead, you keep that left hip underneath you, reaching through the crown of the head forward. So you're still open through that left inner thigh, open across the torso, just like you were in warrior two. And if the arms aren't already, you open them into that T, and you rise back up, warrior two. Then sweep that right arm forward as that right heel peels. High lunge. You take your time to set your base. And when you're ready, you bring the palms together, thumbs to your heart. And you twist to left. Revolve, side angle. Use those arms to help you draw deeper into the twist here. Especially if your palms are together. You can press that left hand down into the right. And you'll feel that starts to pull the torso around that left leg. So instead of feeling like you're just kind of draped on that leg, you're actively twisting tighter past it. Then on inhale, back to center high lunge. And exhale, hands to the floor. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Outside that right foot, or outside that right hand for lizard pose. Now you can keep that left knee lifted, or you can lower the left knee to the floor. But when you're ready, you just start to let the torso drip. Sinking into gravity. Working that deep flexion at that right hip. Inhale as you rise up to straight arms. You're going to lift that back knee if it's not already. Then step that left foot forward outside your left hand, coming into a squat. We're going to be here for a bit as we work the twist. If it bothers your knees or hips, you can always sit yourself down. Once you find your position, that right arm straightens up. Right knee stays outside that right upper arm as the left arm sweeps up to the ceiling. You can stay there with the arms in a T, or wrap that right elbow in front of that right shin, left arm behind your back, catching hands outside that right hip.
Then coming back to center. We're going into crow pose. If you know crow pose, you can go right into it. Otherwise, keep it simple. Fingers spread wide. Palms flat on the floor, about shoulder distance. You lift the hips so that as you start to bend your knees and elbows, your knees touch your upper arms. And once they touch your upper arms, all you have to do from here is start to lean forward. And you lean out in front of those fingertips. Nice and slow, and you feel your body weight shifting from your toes to your hands. Finding that balancing point. It's much less about strength and a lot more about that subtle touch and movement of your center. Being able to place yourself in space. Then on your next exhale, you either float or step the feet back, going straight to down dog, or moving through vinyasa. And inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale as you step that left foot outside your left hand. Lizard pose. Right knee is up, or it touches down as you bow towards the floor. One forearm, maybe two touch down. Then inhale, rising up to straight arms. Lift that back knee if it's not already, and step that right foot outside your right hand. Then hanging on your hips and squat, or sitting yourself down. Once your base is set, left arm straightens out, left hand's on the floor, left knee is behind the left arm, and then the right arm sweeps up. You stay there, or wrap that right arm behind your back, left arm in front of the shin, catching hands. Back to center. Crow pose once again. Palms flat, fingers spread wide. Hips lift. Knees and elbows bend. And then you just start to shift your weight forward. And when you're ready, float or step straight to down dog, or moving through vinyasa. And keeping the feet where they are, just walk your hands back to middle. I'm going to fold over your legs at the back of your mat. And inhale, you rise all the way back up. Full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. From here, you're going to step your right foot forward to about the middle of the mat. Setting up for pyramid pose. Take the arms behind your back. Now you're going to take a reverse prayer. Palms together, fingers point up. Or grab opposite elbows. Either hand position is simply meant to help you get those shoulders to roll back so the collarbone's broad. And then on exhale, you fold forward over that right leg. Pyramid. Inhale, rising up. Release the arms. Right hand to right hip. Left arm reaches up, setting up a revolved triangle. You fold forward, this time only about halfway, and you rotate. Left hand lands down. Right arm reaches up. Stay grounded in both feet. You can always adjust your stance as you need. Maybe taking it further from one another. Maybe taking the feet wider from one another. Feel steady with your stance, allowing the torso then to freely extend forward as it rotates. And exhale, right hand comes down. You frame that right foot with your hands as you float that left foot up behind you. Standing splits. The torso folds forward over that left or over that right leg as that left heel reaches for the ceiling. And exhale, float that left foot forward to meet the right, folding over your legs in the middle of your back. And inhale, you rise all the way back up. And exhale, hands to your heart. And the left foot steps forward. The top edge of your mat. The arms come behind your back. Reverse prayer or opposite elbows. You get open across the upper chest. And exhale, you fold forward for pyramid. Inhale, rising up. Release the arms. Left hand to left hip. Right arm reaches up. Exhale as you fold forward. About halfway. Then rotate. Revolve triangle. Right hand lands down. Left arm reaches up. Nice full breath. Then bring that left hand down. Framing that left foot as that right leg lifts up behind you. Standing splits. And exhale. You bring that right foot forward next to left, folding over your legs. Inhale, rising all the way back up. And exhale, hands to your heart. From here, we're going to bring the arms straight out in front, parallel to the floor. And start to shift your weight forward so the heels peel up, balancing on the balls of your feet. And exhale as you slide your back down, imaginary wall. We're coming to balance on the balls of our feet. The hands come back to our heart. And as you feel steady here, we're twisting to the right. Taking that left elbow outside that right thigh. And similar to that squat twist, if this bothers your ankles, your knees, your hips, your feet, you can always just sit yourself down and you twist to the right. Placing that left elbow outside that right thigh. Using it as leverage to help you bring the torso around. And then back to center. We take a breath. And we take it to the left. Right elbow outside that left thigh. A deep twist. Balancing on the balls of the feet. As you work that rotation of the torso. And back to center. And exhale, you just extend those legs as you fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step. Down dog or vinyasa. And inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you draw the knee towards your nose. And kick it out the left edge of the mat. Warrior 4. You can stay here with both hands down. Or spin that left heel in as that left arm lifts up. And as you feel steadier here from hand to foot, you think about lifting that right foot above the floor. And nice and smooth. That left hand goes down as that right leg goes back and up. Down dog splits. And exhale, step the right foot forward. High lunge. The left heel is lifted. The hips and chest are squared with the top edge of the mat. And you settle into your stance. And bring the palms together at your heart. And take one big step to draw that left knee forward. Standing tall on your right leg. From here we're going into dancer's pose. So as you're ready, release that left hand. Catching hold of that left foot or ankle. The right arm reaches up. You start to lean forward just a touch as you lift that left leg up behind you. And inhale back to center. Exhale, release that left foot. Tadasana. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Float or step. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, drawing the knee towards your nose. Then kicking it out the right edge of your mat. Stay there, or spin that right heel in as that right arm lifts up. And you stay there, or you lift that left foot up off the mat. Keep pressing down through that left hand and anchoring into that right foot if you're lifting the foot. Nice and smooth back to center. Left leg goes back and up behind you. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. Nice full breath here. And palms to your heart. And draw that right knee forward. Standing tall on your left leg. Right hand for the right foot. Left arm reaches up. You start to lean forward. That right leg lifts up behind you. And as you work into this, try and keep your torso lifting. Left arm lifting up as that right leg lifts behind you. There's a tendency to start to kind of fall forward, looking at the floor with our torso. You want to be up through the torso, up through that right foot. Inhale back to center. And exhale, you release the foot. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Float or step. And a gentle bend in the knees. Look forward with your hands, and on inhale, you float or step to sitting at the top of the mat. You bring the legs through. Paschimottanasana. The feet are flexed. The arms reach up. And exhale as you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you get. You bow your head, close your eyes. Then inhale, reaching out as you rise up. You sweep your arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. Once down, you take a breath. And preparing for 3 rounds of backbends on your back. Knees are bent. The feet are flat. The arms alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips. Exhale, lowering down. You take a nice full breath. And inhale, you press down to go up once again. And exhale, lowering down. Third and final one. On an inhale, you press down to go up. And exhale, relax. Once you come down, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Then taking the arms alongside the body, palms are flat. Legs go straight up. You can stay there or shoulders down. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, Bend the elbows, hands against the back as you send the legs up. A few more breaths if you want any variations. Wiggling the toes, roll the ankles. Moving the legs around whatever feels good. And coming back to center. Toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward. And nice and smooth. You unravel. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down, the arms alongside your body, preparing for fish. You press down into your hands and elbows. You arc the spine, roll the shoulders, and release the crown and head towards the floor. Then exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. You take the arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees, and you release the knees over to the left. One final twist. And back to center, and over to the right. And back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs out onto the mat, Shavasana. Or you tuck your hands behind your knees as you catch your right up for headstand. If you're doing headstand, take your time. You stay up as long as you want, coming down whenever you're ready. If you're new at headstand, you start on your forearms and knees. Grab opposite elbows. Then bring the hands out, fingers interlaced. You place the crown of the head on the floor, cupping the back of your head in your hands. When you feel ready, you curl your toes and lift the knees up off the mat. And you find your base on those forearms. Then start to walk the feet towards the elbows, lifting the hips. And eventually you draw one knee in towards your chest, heel towards your hip. And then the other. Finding your balance here makes it a lot easier for you to just take those legs straight up. You stay up as long as you want. And whenever you're done, you come down the same way you went. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together, heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Om. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me. Always great to have you tuning in and practicing together. And hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.